Jay here for Stretford Paddock. That is the legend that is Andy Tate. Real Sociedad won, Manchester United won. Andy, give us your thoughts on that. I mean, how are we going to go through? Talk to me.
On the performance for the best part of 70 minutes, yeah, I think we did well. I think the pelter, not the stuffing out of us, the pen, the VAR check, the VAR decision. But apart from that, they had that sort of galvanised them for the last 20 minutes. They had a couple of chances, save from Andre. But I thought we were in control. First half, absolutely dominating it for best part of 70 minutes. And we should have had more. We should have been at least two goals to the good before they equalised. Better decision making, better finishing, better passing between teammates. First half as well. So Diego Dalot giving the eyeball to Hojlund because Hojlund's giving him some grief.
That was the opportunity in the first half when where Dalot went sort of through down the right hand side. Could have squared it to Hojlund. He sort of checked his run, and then I think eventually
Sociedad had
what
a carbon copy.
What did you make of that when Dalot?
Your job is to put the ball in the box.
Didn't pick out.
Your job is to put the ball in the box.
Yep.
And if it's Hojlund's job to put it in the goal, now do your job. Shut up and do as you're told. In any environment, you do your job. You put it in. And if he doesn't score, it's on Hojlund.
Yeah.
But your job is it's supply and demand.
Yeah.
In a big wide world of whatever, being that in football, in jobs or on a football pitch, supply and demand. How do you think you're supposed to score goals? If you put the ball in the box, it's up to the striker.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think he should have squared it.
Very selfish.
I do worry about Hojlund because it's not just that he's struggling; it's also that his teammates don't seem to have any confidence in him. You can see that they're not passing to him, are they, really? It seems that Garnacho never gets his head up with him, and now sort of Dalot. I know we've seen it in the past.
Very arrogant Dalot. That very arrogant, and he's giving him the eyeball. Sort of like you can bang your chest and you badge all you want. Dalot, very selfish.
Yeah,
players are very selfish at sometimes in a game, and it was very selfish indeed. But second half, I say first half we were okay, but the second half we played our way into the game again and. They were really nothing for 70 minutes, and we could have, by the 60th minute, we should have been at least 2 goals to the good.
Yeah, I agree. Zirkzee obviously got the United goal. What did you make of the goal and his performance in general?
Jay-Z did well.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's got 99 problems, but he got a goal one. So, yeah, he got a goal one.
He's got 99 problems, but he got a goal one. There you go. Right.
So I like it. It was a good goal, and I like the celebration. That cheered him up from Sunday because we're all still on a downer from Sunday. So and a positive, it'll give him confidence. And better finishing. Garnacho could have scored as well, and it was just unfortunate. We played so well for 70 minutes. And it was just come out of blue, a VAR check.
Yeah, well, the penalty, it's one of them, as soon as you saw that replay and you see him get sent to the monitor, you know that's going to be given, don't you? And it's a bit of a nothingness, but it's one of those where you go, it is going to get given.
Was it Jay-Z in the first half? His hands like that in front of the referee, and the referee's like, don't worry about it. I mean, that could have been given.
Yeah, that's true.
Easily could have been given.
Yeah.
So it's VAR again. Look, it knocked the stuffing out of us, it galvanised them. They had some great chances, great save from Andre, better finishing. We could have lost that 2-1.
There was obviously a bit of noise around Garnacho. Like you mentioned there, could have done better with his finishing. Gets subbed again, looks a bit miffed. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm not overly bothered about a player looking annoyed when he's been subbed because, especially if you're not had a good game, you might be annoyed with yourself. I think it is becoming a bit of a thing though with Garnacho, and people starting to look at his body language, starting to look at his, maybe if there's a reaction on social media. At the time of recording this, I don't think there has been of he's posted anything on social media. There seems to be this narrative around Garnacho that's building that he's not enjoying it. He don't want to be here, or he's maybe got a little bit of a cob on. If we can call it that. What do you make of it all? What did you make of his game tonight?
I thought he played quite well. I mean, there were other YouTubers before Christmas. There's a video going around of somebody having a goal telling him how to shoot and score, and he gives him the eyeball. You know, leave the lad alone.
Okay, yeah.
Leave the lad alone. So he played well for 70 minutes. He comes off. He's disappointed. You're entitled to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to pick on somebody now because like Rashford's not here. thing is doing well at
Anthony's
doing well at Sociedad, so everybody's looking for somebody to pick on. Just leave the lad alone.
Yeah,
I like him.
Yeah.
So if it ain't Garnacho, well, let's start on Kobe. Let's start on Kobe.
Yeah.
If it ain't Kobe, let's start on Hojlund. Let's start on Hojlund. It's like that. Not long ago, there was that big famous picture after we scored at West Ham.
Garnacho, Hojlund and Maine.
Yeah, that big picture.
Yeah.
So that is the fucking future, Jay.
Yeah.
And that future. So what is the point of having that picture? Hey, if that picture means nothing now, if that's supposed to be the future, what is the point of having it?
Seems like almost a different era, doesn't it?
It's only
like
last
a year
season.
ago,
It was like a year ago we beat West Ham 3-0.
I look at that picture now.
That picture is supposed to be the future. And then you're going to sell some of your prize assets.
Seriously. There's talking that maybe Garnacho going in the summer. Would you want to see us keep him?
I want to see him keep him, yeah. Because what is the point?
Yeah. No, I hear you. What did you make of the defence tonight? I think Dalot, seen a lot of reaction online, saying he had a good game. We were talking about it before. I thought Euro did quite well as well. I thought it was a pretty solid performance defensively.
Dalot, absolutely. Most of the time, slipping, you slip. But I tell you what, when you cock your leg up like a dog, you kick it away. That's all right.
You've got to do what you got to do, haven't you?
He cocked up, but he cocked it up.
Your job is to stop him scoring.
He cocked up, but he got it up.
Right, okay.
The ball went up, so because that would have been a goal. That would see could have been. We could have lost 2-3-1.
Yeah,
lost 20 minutes, easy. But I think we've got enough in the tank. Like these got smashed by Barcelona. We're not Barcelona, but they've lost to Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey as well, quite convincingly. And even though I think we've got enough in the tank, we just have to play really strong with that same commitment, that same press. Maybe get a few players back next week as well. Collier come on as well. So we'll wait and see. Let's just get through this round and see where we are.
What do you think this means, if anything, for the Arsenal game this weekend? If you're Ruben Amorim, are you looking at that game differently? Are you thinking, do I focus on the Europa, or do you just play your strongest team for Arsenal? Because it's Arsenal at Old Trafford, and we can't just keep losing football matches.
I messaged Robbie after Tuesday.
Robbie Lyle.
Robbie from AFTV, and I said, "You're going to smoke us."
All right, I was about to say, I hope you haven't been bragging towards him and
no,
throwing shade at him.
If they turn up like that, they'll smoke us. We have to be on it. Look,
mate, what did they do? What did they do in Europe this week? Nothing.
Yeah, the title's already gone for Arsenal, but unless something freakish happens on Liverpool on Saturday.
Don't give yourself any hope.
Unless a freak Southampton result happens on Saturday.
Even then,
we have to get as many points as we can just to get the winning feeling going. I mean, we are unbeaten. Wow, 2 league games. But if before the international break, if you can have a little run of league matches where you're unbeaten, it might help you going into that last half of the season and getting through to the next stage of Europa League.
I agree. I think momentum is a big thing, and I think confidence as well. If you can get a result against Arsenal, you're going to go into a game against Sociedad thinking we can beat Arsenal.
If you could turn up against Arsenal and do them in an FA Cup, you could turn up again.
Yeah,
so exactly. It's like United and Arsenal. There's so much bad blood in history there.
It's an old school rivalry.
Old school rivalry.
It's not like the Leeds or the City or the Scousers, but
right, Keane.
There's a bit of
see it on the pitch, Vieira.
Yeah, remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that well.
Remember it well. Andy, always a pleasure, never a chore. We're going to be hearing from Andy after the Arsenal game, of course. You know where to find him. You know where to find him.
Be there Sunday.
Be there. Actually,
3 o'clock toll gate.
Point. We spoke to Steve from the 1958 before the other day. Sorry, that's up on the channel. As Andy's saying, there's a protest at the toll gate. We want the Glazers gone. We're protesting.
Rise up.
So there you go. Make sure you're there. If you can get down there, and if not, spread the word. That's been Andy Tate. I've been Jay Motte. This has been a review. Sociedad 1, Manchester United 1. We'll be all right, won't we?
We will be.
There you go. See you in the next one.